Hello, hello. And today I am going to be talking about 5 social media KPIs, key performance indicators, that you need to be tracking on your social media. Now, I'm Bex from Social Media Executive, and I train businesses how to effectively use social media to generate new leads. And how do you measure if you're generating new leads? And that's by monitoring and measuring a bit of data in your social media and setting some key performance indicators, or KPIs, as people tend to call them. So today I'm just going to be running through 5 that I think are really, really important for businesses to monitor and measure. So don't forget, when you're looking at your social media, it needs to focus on your bottom line. Okay, we need a strategy in place when we're looking at our social media. Our social media needs to be increasing our brand, okay, through marketing efforts that we're doing. And it also needs to be generating new leads. Therefore, I'm going to give you 5 metrics that I think you need to be measuring in order to help you to monitor that and to make sure that you're getting a good return on investment for your social media. Again, if you're watching, please do give us a thumbs up and say hello. Put some comments in the comments. Put some notes in the comments. Ask me any questions as we're going along. And if you're watching on YouTube, please do subscribe to my channel. So, hello. Hi, Cozy Organic. Thanks for saying hello. And hello, Amanda. Thanks for saying hello as well. Okay. Right then, again, tell me what metrics you use. Post them in the comments. Let me know what metrics you use. But basically, I've got some notes here. You need to decide what you need to track. If you're running a social media campaign, or if you've got a specific area of retail, if you sell retail online, you're going to have slightly different metrics. But these are 5 generic ones that I want you to measure that I think are really important. And actually, one of them is followers. But at the end of this video, I'm actually going to be explaining why massively increasing your followers can actually have a vast detriment on the other 4 key performance indicators that I'm going to be running through. Okay. So first of all then, which is the most important one? The most important one is reach, I think. It's not the most important, but one of the 5 most important ones is reach. Okay, and what do we mean by reach? Reach means how many people are actually seeing your posts on your social media platform. Now, what you've got to understand as well is that reach differs on each platform. It kind of, they measure it in the same way, but it's called something different. So on Facebook, it will be the number of people your post has reached. Okay. On Twitter, it will be the number of impressions that tweet has achieved. And on LinkedIn, it'll be the number of views that you get on a post. And on Instagram, it'll be the number of accounts that you reach. All these metrics are the same. This is basically how many times that social media platform, how many people, it's put it into different people's accounts. So how many people have you reached? How many people has had the opportunity to see that post in their news feed? Okay. Now that's really important, because the higher the reach of your posts, the more people have a chance to see that content. Those posts that you create that have a high reach, that's what you need to be looking at, because those posts that have a higher reach than the other ones means that they've had more interactions, and that social media platform has favored it over and above some of your other posts and has put it into other people's feeds. So again, we need to be focusing on how our posts, our tweets, whatever we call them, are doing on our social media platforms, how many people they are reaching, because that's what we are here for. We're here to market to as many people as we can. So the second most important piece of social media metrics is engagement. Okay. How many people have actually then engaged on your post once it's gone live? So what I mean by engagements is they may have clicked on the image to enlarge it. They may have clicked on see more to expand the text. These are all really important engagements. Even though we're not necessarily seeing people are doing these are classed as an engagement. Okay. We're looking for people that have liked and maybe people that have shared. Okay. So these are really important metrics because the more engagements we get, potentially the higher reach we get. So when we are looking at our data, have a look, start monitoring how much engagement are you getting on your posts and keep a note of it. Particularly keep a note and take a note of those posts that do have a high engagement because you want to be repurposing them, recreating similar posts that are then going to get you a high engagement as well. Okay, so we've looked at reach and we've looked at engagement. The next one I want to look at is comments and tags. Okay, so these are people that comment on your posts, and these are like gold dust. These are so important. If you can get a post with a lot of comments underneath, generally speaking, it's going to get a higher reach than your other posts because people are interested in it. Those social media platforms are monitoring that post once it's gone live. They're monitoring it for engagement. They're monitoring it for comments. And they love comments. It's going to give you a lot of brownie points and it's going to potentially increase that reach even higher. But another thing that you should be monitoring that people forget about with comments is people tagging people in. Because if people are going to be tagging other people in, they're bringing other people into the conversation under that post that they think will be interested in that post. Therefore, this gives you lots of brownie points with the social media robots, the algorithms, particularly if that person then comes online and has a conversation where basically your customers, your potential customers, people that see your post are recommending that post to other people to say, oh, come on, look at this. Isn't this amazing? Yeah, so tags as well as comments are really, really important in looking when you're measuring your KPIs, okay? So the fourth one then that I always encourage people to look at is inquiries, okay? At the end of the day, why are we on our social media, okay? We're on social media to raise awareness, but at the end of the day, we're there to get business, okay? So you should always be monitoring the number of inquiries that you're getting through your social media. That is really, really important, okay? Now, inquiries can be comments. If people have specifically asked for more information, that's definitely an inquiry, so you can count those. Inquiries should also be coming through direct messaging from your social media. If they're sending you a private message through your social media and asking you for more information, that is an inquiry, and these are very, very easy to collate, okay? The thing about inquiries is it's a little bit more difficult when people may see your Facebook page and then maybe go to your website and then maybe think about giving you a ring. Okay, you may miss that inquiry. But whenever you get inquiry, it's just a good practice to say, where did you hear about this product? Where did you hear about me? Then hopefully they'll be able to tell you, and you will be knowing which social media platform has led to this inquiry, if it's been in a social media platform. So always track your inquiries, okay? Because we want to increase that return on investment. We want to make sure that what we're doing on social media is resulting in lots and lots of inquiries. Okay, so the final one then is followers. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this is the tricky part because the trouble with followers is that people use it as a vanity unit. Okay, they're obsessed with how many followers they've got. In fact, I have a number of clients, one particular client who was a pub in a local village, came to me and said, oh, Bex, want you to help us increase our followers on Instagram. We've only got 2,500. And I said to them, okay, well, how many people do you need in the pub? Yeah, it was only a small pub. How many people do you need in that pub? I said, because I can get you a shed load more followers. But actually, if we increase your followers for a vanity unit to make you look good, we're potentially increasing followers who are not interested in our brand, who are not interested in our products, okay? So we want followers who are interested in buying for us. I'm going to sneeze. Ooh, excuse me. So yes, before you think, oh, I need loads of followers, before you run a like, share and tag competition just to increase your followers, just to make you look good, slow, steady follower growth with people who are actually interested in your products is much more beneficial long-term to your business than getting a load of followers who are never going to buy from you. They're just following you because they were getting some free stuff potentially. And why is this so detrimental? I'll tell you why this is so detrimental. Because if you've got 5,000 followers on your Facebook page, then remember when you write a post, it's only going to a small fraction initially, unless you get lots of engagement, lots of comments and tags, okay, on that post. Now, if we've got a load of followers who are not invested in our products and are not interested in buying from us, and they see our posts, they're not going to engage, they're not going to comment, they're not going to like, okay? So we're basically wasting the time we've written for that post by putting it in front of followers who really shouldn't be following us in the first place because they're not invested. So it's much better when you're looking at followers to think about getting the right followers, having that slow, steady growth, but making sure that your followers are increasing, but you are maintaining that engagement and that tag and that all-important reach. So that's why you need to be really, really careful when we look at followers. And I always put that one last in my top 5 because followers is never first, okay? When you're starting off, you want your friends and family to be following you because they're invested in you, yeah? And they're going to help you. But beyond that, you want potential customers, okay? Existing customers to be following you, okay? So just to finish off then, there are loads more KPIs, loads more key performance indicators that you can be measuring on social media. But the most important ones, I think, are the 5 that I've mentioned. However, if you are running other campaigns, you may have other marketing activities that you're doing, you may also then choose some other KPIs. There are hundreds of them, let's face it. There are hundreds. There's loads of data out there that you can be monitoring. But my advice to you is keep it simple, keep to those 5, then think about other business objectives you have and what data on Facebook can help you to monitor those business objectives. And it's about the long term, okay? Keep it long. Keep it long-term strategy, not quick wins. Keep your followers once they've seen your post, once it's been reached, once they've seen it, keep them engaged, keep them commenting, and the business inquiries will follow. So those are my top tips for your top 5 KPIs. Again, if you've got any more KPIs that you think would be good to follow, please do pop them in the comments below. Love to hear from them. And again, please do have a look at some of my other videos. In fact, I have done a video on how to grow your followers through Facebook groups. But again, it's using the right Facebook groups where your followers hang out. So thanks for watching, guys, and please do join me every Monday, 12:30, where I share lots of tips and advice on social media. And please do check out my website where I've got lots of online workshops happening over the next few months. And if you live or work in Cheshire, you can get 40% off them too. So I'll put a link in the comments below. Please do give this video a like and please do subscribe to my channel if you're watching on YouTube. And I'll see you all again next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.